Hey,
Yep.
so I seen this. Okay, this is page I watch on TikTok where it's super avatar focused,
Yeah.
and what they do is they basically like take all the avatars that we know and basically have them have like conversations with each other, like while they're in the afterlife.
Okay.
So it's Aang, Kyoshi, Kuruk, Wan, Roku, and Yang Ching, right?
Uh huh.
And also Korra be there too, right? So
Mm-hmm.
basically you learn so much stuff about them, like, okay, you know how you can read their books and stuff like that.
Right.
And sometimes they'll do battles and stuff like that. Say, hey, like 12-year-old Aang versus 12-year-old Korra, stuff like that, and they have like a whole discussion about it, right? And it'd be real in depth and stuff like that. So one thing that they did was they took all the avatars and it was like, what was your weakest element? What was the element that you had the hardest time learning?
Okay.
So for Aang, it was, it was fire. Well, for Aang, it was earth. The two elements he had the hardest time learning was fire and earth, right?
Right.
So my my question is basically, so I basically thought this question was basically, what is, if you were the avatar out of all four elements, well, we can talk about sub elements later, but out of all four elements, like what element do you think would be the one that would give you the most trouble?
Fire.
Fire?
Fire.
It's fire for me too.
If not fire, then definitely air.
Hmm. Yeah, I think it'll either be fire and water. Water for me. Well, off rip, because me and you are both earth
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
starting off.
Absolutely.
So I talked to sis about this yesterday too, Bree, and she was like, she's a firebender off rip, right? But she said that the element of hardest would be for her would be air.
It makes sense because she's a firebender.
Yeah.
Like air and fire. That shit coincides. Because if you build the fire, you use air, you can make that fire go out of control.
And I asked her, she said she would only learn water bending just to do blood bending.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
'Cause, hey, if we get up there metal bending,
Mm. Well, think about it. I prefer lava bender over metal bender. Metal bending is cool. It's just the fact that I don't know. It just don't. It looked cool, but it's just like the lava bender just looked doper.
yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
I feel like, but yeah, if I would have to say like the hardest element I would learn, definitely fire, definitely fire.
yeah, it would definitely be fire and definitely be fire and water for me. But I feel like water would be easier to learn. Still hard for me, but it'll be easier to learn than fire would be. And I'm not saying I don't like fire. It's just that I don't know. I couldn't really never see me like just shooting fire off rip, right?
The reason why I say it's hard for me, although fire is a natural element, the other elements are already there for me.
Yeah.
Like water, it's there. Air, it's there.
Yeah,
Earth,
earth, wind, yeah.
yeah. Earth is
Yeah.
there. You
Yeah, earth,
have to
wind, and fire are everywhere.
yeah. You would have to concentrate to get that fire going,
Yeah.
like
You especially
wholeheartedly.
yeah, because a lot of times if like because most firebenders can just make fire.
Right, exactly.
So it's like and
If you're not a born talent to be a firebender, you might struggle a little bit.
yeah. Would you go ahead and just master like completely like master all fundamentals of your base element
Oh,
first?
absolutely, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, just go ahead and master earthbending right then and there.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Huh.
The reason why I feel that way is because I feel like since you were naturally born to do this, then you should know everything about this element. Like wholeheartedly. Like I feel like if you were naturally born to do this, then you should do shit about this element. Like 100%. Like the fuck. Like let me lift off every single means that have some type of earth or mineral in it, and let me control it to my our own volition. However much I can lift, however much I can push, however much I can take, however much I can go with it. Like 100%, I will master everything in regards to my prime element is what I would like to call it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I would just go ahead and master Earth and then like possibly possibly learn, you know, possibly learn maybe lava bending, stuff like that. So I'll most likely because I want to just be good off rip because we're gonna have to fight. But but I think I'll just go ahead and do that, and then maybe I probably will learn. I'll just go ahead and learn air first, but
Mm,
then I will most likely learn air first because now they're not all the airbenders have been, or all the airbenders are back. We got a whole new airbending, legion now. So finding an airbender to teach you would be really easy.
mm.
Firebending, I think I would do last. I would do fire last. But I'll probably be like, let me train with a dragon. Because they're the first firebenders. So
Right.
and their fire and also their fire is like a lot different than regular like fire. So it's like I will most likely just do that first. I mean, do that last. I feel like that'll be the hardest to find. Yeah.
Right.
And then you go ahead and then just go ahead and do the water. Maybe learn some healing abilities from water.
As soon as I master everything with earth, I'm going straight to water. Like whole heart, I'm going straight to water, and and I'm gonna try to learn everything I can with water.
You could do mud too.
Even better.
You can do mud, bayou. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
But
And then
overall,
after air, and the last one I learn is fire.
and then the whole being the avatar shit, the whole being the avatar shit type shit happens.
And the funny thing about it is, the funny thing about it is the type of avatar I'll probably just be the chill one.
They do like a Koruk type thing.
Yeah.
Because Koruk was like he was a very chill avatar. He was a Chad though. He was a dude. Like he would like he go to bars and have sex with multiple women and stuff like that. Cause he was like the world kind of saw.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna do
but the
all that.
but he was also like I was a chill avatar and like the world kind of solved its problems on his own. So
So
he was still being the avatar.
so
It's just
technically
that
so technically he was technically like a walking Jesus.
yeah, like
Well,
he was what
kind of like in the sense of like naturally, of course I'm going to indulge in Earth's riches because y'all don't really need me like that.
yeah. Until he got to the point where he was like fighting dark spirits and stuff. And then
Mm,
that's when his life got real like fucked up because he was fighting like really strong spirits.
okay.
Yeah. But overall, I think my two strongest elements will most likely just be earth and air.
Earth and air. Okay.
Yeah.
Earth and
Who,
water.
mm. Would you do ice or healing?
Healing.
Well, you could be able to do both. I'm just saying, what would you most likely pick healing first?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because who would you talk and because we're avatars, so obviously are connected to everybody. So who would you talk to the most? Who
You
would you
mean
go to? What avatar from previous life, who would you go to like for counsel or like advice and stuff like that first?
the thing about it is I don't know a lot about the other avatars except for a select few. So it
Well, we'll go with the ones like Kyoshi and Yangqing and Aang.
Kyoshi,
Cool. Yeah.
I would go to Kyoshi.
Yeah. Because a lot of times well, the thing about with Kyoshi, it was like she was like, if you got somebody doing causing a lot of big problems, kill him. Like that was her thing. A lot of the time, it was like,
That's how I am
yeah,
too. So yeah, I would go to Kyoshi.
I think I would go to it's either Yang Ching or Roku. I'll talk to Aang. I'll talk to Aang a lot, but Aang, Aang's a monk. He's like, well, same thing with Yang Ching, but like
He's a
Aang is like,
pacifist.
yeah, he's real pacifist. His whole thing is all life is sacred.
Yeah, because
So
yeah, because he's a Buddhist monk.
yeah, so it's like, yeah, I would most likely just do that. Mostly, yeah, Yang Ching and Roku. And Yang Ching, I would definitely learn airbending type stuff from her because her airbending skills was immaculate. She could take away sound and she could take away the sound in certain areas. She had a scream that she could do where it bust your eardrums. She had a whistle attack that would cause shock waves. She could take your breath away, that type shit. Like she was really like precise and intricate when it came down to her airbending. So I would most likely want to learn most likely learn like a lot of stuff from her because it's like, what better way to learn something, like learn an element or whatever, than your past self.
Right.
When she too was off the rip a airbender.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
but yeah, dog. I don't know. I was just seeing that around. I came up with it. 'Cause I was like, 'cause when they brought that up, I'm like, man, like, cause it's got to be tough managing four elements, you know?
Yeah.
Cause it's like, especially when you're fighting stuff like we fight dark spirits or how Avatar Juan was when he had to fight. He literally had to fight, freaking I forgot the darkness, the other side of Rava, Vatu. Yeah, when he was fighting Vatu. And he's also like the first and only avatar to literally make a Nimbus cloud.
Cool.
Yeah. But but yeah, that's my avatar shit, man. It was dope. I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm gonna pick bro's brain about this because I know we're both earthbenders. So it's like I know that's off the cuff. That's the first thing we learned anyway. It's just that I was just trying to see like what I didn't think it would be fire for you though.
Yeah. Like I noticed, like I learned a lot about myself. I'm a visual type person because usually they'd be like, "Oh, you want to use fire? You have to conjure it," which means I have to see it come out.
Yeah.
Or if you want to do a thing, just light a fire and play with it. But that's not. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this shit organically. But the fact that Earth is there, air is here, water is there, I see it, so I can conjure it. I can use it. I'm a visual learner.
Also,
So that's why I feel like fire would be the toughest one to use.
yeah. Also with the martial arts we would have to learn too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Incorporate because majority of the time they just teach you the movement before they teach you the actual like element. Because with fire, I know the old style teaching fire was like you got to get mad, like it's an angry element, and most firebenders that we knew were using it as like an angry, rageful kind of way, and that's what made me not really fuck with
But
fire
the
like that.
funny, but the funny thing about how people, yeah, but the funny thing about how people see this whole situation in regards to the firebending element of getting angry. The funny thing about it is a lot of psychiatrists would say being angry is a secondary emotion. Basically, what they mean is like you choose to get angry
Yeah, you're most likely gonna feel other things
before
before you
you
get
feel
angry.
angry. Exactly. You're
Like
going to
you,
feel other things before you get angry, and that is why they say it's a secondary emotion, which means you're choosing to be angry.
and you're also tapping into like your feral kind of primal senses.
Right, but no one is, but not now. I know a lot of people might get misconstrued. No one is saying that you aren't justified for being angry,
Hmm.
but you're choosing to be angry.
Yeah.
like
Crashing out.
yeah, basically yeah, crashing out. Um, I've thought I've thought of something, and the funny thing is, like, I thought of this shit off rip. Top 10 nostalgic sounds that you feel like every millennial will turn their head if they hear it.
Off the rip. This came straight to my
We
dome.
got we got okay, so it's
10
10.
apiece.
No, it's 5 apiece. I choose 5,
Okay.
you choose 5, make it 10.
Okay. All right. Well, I got one that instantly came to my head.
All
The
right.
ice cream truck.
Ice cream truck. Okay, all right. I got
Like it was like, oh shit.
yeah, but the sad thing is when you find out the history of the ice cream song,
Yeah.
it's so bad.
It is. It's bad. It's
Oh
fucked
my
up.
god, damn
It's
it!
bad. Okay, I understand that it's bad. I understand that. I'm glad we kind of. It's just the lyrics of it. Like I'm not gonna say it, but if you want to know, go look up the original lyrics for
For
the
the
ice
ice
cream
cream
truck
truck,
theme.
yeah, for the ice cream truck thing.
Yeah, and I get that a lot of people don't know where it originates from because it just sucks
And
that
the
so
funny
many
thing,
things originate from something bad.
right? And the funny thing is, and this is just me being so freaking for real, is that when you go and Google this song, you probably cannot even understand a word this man is saying except for the hook.
Yeah, except for the hook. And
That's it.
it's fucked up. All
It
right.
is.
And it also has nothing to do with ice cream.
No, it had technically it doesn't have anything to do with ice
Yeah.
cream. But you know what? Fuck it. The name of the song, the original ice cream truck, is called "N Word Love a Watermelon,"
Ha
and with
ha ha ha.
and with the hard R. And the reason why, because apparently back in the day, uh, white folks actually saw black people with the watermelon, and they call it the black man's ice cream. Like 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 there was there was a whole there was a whole skit before the song, and he was like, y'all come over here and get your ice cream. And that's when the black men, they do that whole southern drawl, ice cream. He
Yeah,
said, that's right.
made
The
us sound
black
real
man,
drunk.
yeah, he's like, the black man's ice cream, watermelon. So yeah, it was like N word level watermelon, hard R, ha 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 ha.
Like
So yeah, it was
it's
so bad, but I get it.
yeah, like
When you
sometimes you just gotta laugh at stuff when something is so fucked up.
right,
It depends on the thing. Don't get
right,
me wrong.
right.
But at the same time,
When you were a kid and you heard that ice cream truck, you didn't give a fuck. Shit. Sometimes you run out that bitch with no shirt on, trying to
oh yeah,
get to that,
shoes.
or shoes, trying to get to that damn ice cream truck because 9 times out of 10, because this why I used to order either strawberry shortcake, chocolate eclair, or choco taco. Man, listen,
I
Choco
always
Taco, even though that shit was $5,
yeah.
the Choco Taco was $5 fucking. I'm like, God
I would
damn.
go. I would like grandma, mama. I ain't never go to the men in my family. Okay, they were like,
The
nah.
funny thing about it, my mom would give me the money and say, "Go get us some strawberry shortcakes, or go get us a chocolate eclair and things of that nature. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, things of that nature." Man, listen, that's a good one. I got one.
Yeah.
You ready?
What's up? What's up?
Cash Money Records taking over 99 in the 2000s.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna some bad shit. Like, but that song is like, bro, that song is the number one twerk song in the fucking world. Everybody shake ass to that damn song.
That's
Like
dope
when that,
though.
yeah, exactly. When that song, bro, I don't care if you at the club, a party, kickback. I don't care for where you at. If that
Doom,
song come
doom,
on,
doom,
every nigga is standing up, waiting to see some butt shaking or get grinded on.
Girl, look at what your fashion. The fashion. Girl, what that
Yeah, like
fashion.
for
The
real.
fashion.
That song,
The fashion.
like, bro,
The
nobody,
fashion.
bro, they,
Girl, you look good. Won't
but
you back that ass up? You's a fine motherfucker. Won't you back
like
that ass up?
big,
Call me Big Daddy. Won't you back that ass up? Ho, who is you playing with? Back that ass up.
yeah, like that song when that shit come on, you know you finna, man,
you,
man,
you finna have Megan knees today.
yeah, or
Like wholeheartedly. That was
you
mine.
finna
That
have butt on your lap.
for real. That was mine. That was mine right
Okay.
there.
I would say, mm, I don't know how many of us dealt with this. I know it's a lot, but I know it is a majority of us that haven't. The AOL tone. You got mail.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the start where it was like doom, doom,
Well,
doom,
there that, and
that shit
and
right there.
also,
Or dial up Wi-Fi.
yeah,
That bullshit.
it just always felt like something was transforming, like
That part right
something
there.
was coming to life. It
Oh yeah.
was like,
Oh yeah, that
um,
part right there. Okay, I like that one. The AOL. Mine's gonna be kind of cheating, but PlayStation 1 and 2 startup. PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 startup.
is it bad for a while? I felt like the PlayStation 1 like startup just sounded creepy to me.
No.
It sounded like kind of ominous. Like it was weird.
Think about it. You never played PlayStation before. You know, your older cousin had it. You go in there around 12. You go around 12 at midnight, and you be forgetting that you kids, so you didn't turn the goddamn TV down.
Exactly.
Press that bitch. Dum.
And then it just go quiet. It go quiet.
Yeah.
Go quiet for a while.
But that PlayStation, but that PlayStation 2 one though, that PlayStation,
It felt like you was getting ready to go into the database.
you was sitting here like you better fucking go to the game, goddamn it.
Exactly. you didn't want that red screen.
Right, you better go to the fucking game, goddamn it.
Yeah, good man. We got to take.
I got this from Movie Gallery, you son of a bitch.
Yes,
Tekken 4.
You had to take care of them. Game. That game gets scratched up or anything. Your freaking PS2 is like, nah, son, nah.
Nah. All right.
Damn.
You got one.
Oh. Dang. Millennials. Let's go a little nerdy.
Let's go.
The Kamehameha sound
Yeah.
when it's charging up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
That will definitely get a millennial going.
And it's like, I know what that is. You ain't even got to do the You ain't even got to do that.
Hey, I trump you one better Pokemon theme song.
Ooh, double down. What it sounds like when the Pokeball opens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, well, yeah, that's when it gets big. I'm talking when you throw it, Pokemon comes out.
Yeah. I mean, okay, you said double down because you went straight Pokemon. I'm still thinking millennial. So
Yeah.
Fuck.
The Motorola thing.
Motorola thing.
Yeah.
Hello, Moto.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Motorola. Oh shit.
they still going. They done made a flip phone. I actually wanted one of those. The flip one, the Razor touchscreen.
Yeah. Oh
Mid
yeah.
Dap got one of them. Yeah.
The Razor. That's crazy. Bro.
I never had a Razor phone. I never had a flip phone like that. I had the slide.
Yeah, fun fact, the Razor was my first phone. But the phone bill I bought, motherfucker. I had slide phone too. I had chocolate. I had a chocolate phone.
Yeah, I never had a sidekick though.
Me either.
Like I had the phone that was like you
Oh
had to
wait,
turn
you
it
mean
to
the
the side
sidekick
with the keyboard.
where you turn it to the side with the keyboard? Oh, I had that phone before.
Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah.
like it was another thing called a sidekick where it was like our version of the beeper, where it was like
Right,
where it was
right,
like
right,
if
right,
they
right,
couldn't get to your if they couldn't text you on your phone, they would text your sidekick and you pull
right,
your sidekick out. But it was technically like a whole nother phone, a whole nother device.
right.
But it was just for texting.
I got a sound. It's okay, so fuck it. Because we make funny shit all the time. Cause I'm your lady and you are my
Double down.
man.
Tell me how am I supposed to live without
It was the
you?
same commercial.
It was. It was like, dude's like,
That's how you know it's
yeah,
time to get up. It's time to fucking get
like
up.
dude standing in the middle of the field, hair just flowing. Just,
Somewhere
yep.
out there,
It was
if
like it
love
was just all
can
these
see us
eight.
through.
Were they 80 songs or
No,
70?
that was for like all generations
Yeah.
of love songs. Because even had Luther Vandross in there. Here and now,
Yeah, it was everybody. It was like this one
I
CD.
promise to love
Got it all.
faithfully.
Man, I actually want to meet somebody who actually bought that to see what's up.
Man,
So
who
I
you
bet
telling, dog? I actually want to meet
somebody,
someone who actually bought it.
bro, for all you music heads who have vinyls and all that stuff, y'all got record players. Y'all literally play all music on record players and stuff like that. I would love to see someone who actually has like that original like CD who actually bought that.
Exactly. I want that too.
Cause I know somebody got it. Because like, bro, they've actually like revamped like record players and stuff. They like still with the vinyl stuff. It's freaking dope. Another one.
Hmm.
Hmm. I think I got two more.
You got one more.
Oh yeah, I do got one more. The other two were double downs. Um, I want to say Digimon, the original Digimon thing. I want to say that, but
I like
Digimon
how
was.
you still thinking in the nerd realm.
I am. I'm thinking other stuff too. It's just that the most that's coming to my head is like nerd kind of
I
stuff.
got, I got, I got,
Ooh,
I got one last one. Okay. You go ahead and go. I got my last one. I don't know if you're gonna take it though.
uh, the tip drill melody. Now, now that.
I mean,
Oh
yeah.
Lord.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like that's for us.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that must be ass because it ain't your face. I need a tip.
tip drill. I need a tip drill. But yeah, number 5 for me, cause you did your 5, and here's my 5. Chia. The goddamn
Never
cheat.
had a.
I never
Never
had
had.
it either, but come on, man. If you
Yeah,
okay,
the
almost
Scooby Doo
any
ones was booming.
true that almost any of these damn commercials that you saw as a kid, the chia head on, apply directly to the forehead, or them goddamn zoo books,
Oh yeah, yeah.
them
The
motherfucking zoo books.
was it Zoobles or something? No,
No,
that's
it
not
was
Zoo.
called
It was
zoo
Zoobook.
books. It was
I
called
wanted them.
zoo book. I don't know, bro. I'm like, I want one. Never got one.
I wanted all of
I
them.
was like, God damn it.
They
Like,
had
fuck.
dinosaur ones. I was like, I want the dinosaur ones.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, come on. Damn. The goddamn zoo books. That, man.
Bro,
Listen.
I don't mean to change the topic, but bro, you know they changed the ABC song.
What?
They changed the way you sing A. They changed the way you sing the ABCs. You know, go A B C D E F G H I J K K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and
You
Z.
say S.
No, I said X. I was trying to say it fast. Now I know my ABC. It was that they changed the melody and they changed the now I and they changed the whole now I know my ABCs part. They
Mm-hmm.
changed that too.
What they
I'm
changed it
like,
to?
I'm a we're gonna keep talking, but I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's freaking stupid. I'm like, what is it? Sounds so boring and flat. Cause I heard it. It sounds so boring and flat and robotic. It feels like a AI made it.
Maybe
It feels like
AI did fucking make
it
it.
feels like someone with no personality told an AI to do that.
Maybe AI did fucking make it. Shit.
And I'm just like, this is disgusting. Also, you know, oh yeah. I'm gonna see if I can. I found it, but I'm trying to find a different way to. Okay, let's see.
You mean to tell me that they went and changed the alphabet right when I was about to finish homeschooling my preschool?
Put to your mic.
Hold on, here we go. Okay, she got straight to the point. Thank God. Oh, I wait till it restarts. Damn it, shorts. Because it sounds so. There we
Okay,
go.
so you mean to tell me that they went and changed the alphabet right when I was about to finish homeschooling my preschooler?
Can you hear it?
Hold on. I can't.
Can you hear it?
I mean, I could hear. I could hear what the woman said, but for some reason, it's like the sound went away when they were getting ready to sing it. What the fuck?
Okay, let me try. Okay, I'm gonna go right here.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that they went and changed the alphabet right when I was about to finish homeschooling my preschooler? IJKLMN.
The sound went away again.
Damn.
Did you guys know they changed the alphabet song? Well, it's the same song, but you change how you sing it. So it goes. The alphabet song of our youth has singing a similar but no close out the tune.
But man, like, why would you change that?
I mean, I don't think it's the official song. Fuck you.
Yeah, we still gonna sing it the same freaking way.
You
It's just
goddamn
that
right. A B C D E F G
I'm just
H
like,
I J K
let me
L
see.
M N O
Maybe
P
TikTok can help
Q
me out
R
there.
S
Yeah,
T U
black folks is
V
gonna make it cool.
W X Y and Z. Now I sing my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with
Yeah, they changed all that.
me? I
They,
don't
ch-
give a
I
fuck.
was just like,
Like, I don't give a fuck. No, you are not about to stop me from singing ABCs how I grew up and learned it. Okay? Okay, you want to call me a boomer for that? Fine. You're not going to change how things work, god damn it. Okay? It's ABCs all around, dog.
it just messed me the duck up,
I
dog.
don't know why it messed you up. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to sing it that way.
It's just the way it sounds. I'm just
And
like,
when I have kids, they gonna sing it the way we learned it. What in the fuck is that boring shit?
man, it just sounds. But yeah, I'm like, that's so. It thing about it is, that's so random to do. That's just random. It's just like, hey, that's just somebody sitting there. Hey, let's change the alphabet song.
Okay, but I don't think that's the official alphabet song.
No, they're trying to make it the official alphabet
Well,
song.
I don't give a fuck because as long as because the way I learned it was more fun, entertaining, and the fact that my mama sang it with me when I was younger. Fuck,
Yeah.
fuck what you heard is what you hearing. God damn it! Like shit, stop trying to look for it. We good.
Nah, I'm trying to exit out stuff. I got too much stuff open on my phone. But yeah. But Also, Zone Zero. Hugo and Evelyn look fire.
They do look cool. But damn
Like,
it, why the fuck Hugo had to be the last one? Yeah. Shit, man.
hey man, I feel like his story is gonna be the longest.
And the sad thing, look. I'm sorry, Trigger. I love you, but I think I'm gonna have to skip. I think I'm gonna have to skip. I'm sorry, Trigger. I love you. I do. I might pull for you sometime in the future, but I think I'm gonna have to skip because I told myself I wanted both Vivian and Hugo. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if I'm gonna get both, but if I do, then thank you. But Trigger, I'm sorry, baby girl. You probably gonna have to get skipped.
I mean, it should be back.
Yeah, I know she'll be back.
I
But still,
just,
yeah, but still, like, bro, like Vivian and Hugo with Jane Doe and fucking Lighter and their W engines come back. Well, what the fuck? Because I got Jane Doe and I got Lighter. I
yeah,
need to
I
get.
don't have Jane Doe.
I
Though.
need
I
to
have
get that
Lighter though.
W. I need to get that W engines. That's what I need to do. I need to get
Yeah,
that W engines.
because bruh, I thought I pulled Astra Yao's freaking W engine one day, but I didn't. I ended up pulling Kaleda's, but
I pulled
golly,
Samby's. I pulled Samby's W engine.
oh yeah, it looks dope.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, I pulled Samby's W engine, and thankfully now that I did pull Samby, my electric team is good for the deadly assault now. Cause for a
Oh
while,
yeah,
cause for a while I did not have a decent electric team, but I got a good electric team now for deadly assault. I'm working on my fire because I'm actually working on getting Kaleda up there because Kaleda is actually one of my strongest fire users.
yeah. I think my strongest fire user is Lighter. It's Lighter. Well, it's Ben, then Lighter, then yeah, Ben, then Lighter, then Soldier 11, then Coleta, and then Lucy.
I don't have I don't have Soldier 11. I still ain't got that girl. At this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm probably not gonna get her.
Hey, I mean, if you just, I mean, if you, if well, I mean, once you get, I mean, if you get, let's say you got, let's say when Evelyn come out and you get Evelyn and you get a W engine, then and you just say, fuck it, I'm just gonna do a 10 pull on the basic banner and see what happens. You might get
Listen,
her.
listen.
Cause I don't have everybody on the standard banner. I don't have Grace.
I
Like,
almost and the funny you want Grace. That's the funny thing about it. You want Grace. I got Grace. Like I literally have everybody on the standard banner except for Soldier 11. I have everybody except for Soldier
yeah,
11.
I have everybody. Yeah, I have everybody except for Grace.
Okay, so we got the story for Hugo and Vivian coming up.
And then
Um
the new area.
and the new area. Also because apparently this is like season 2 of the game now. And I like how fast they're rolling in with it instead of having us wait. Fucking solo level in Ragnarok, you bastard. Like, no. Listen, listen,
Goddamn.
listen. It's 2 series. I'm waiting to get that part 2. I'm waiting on To Not Die and Soul Level and Ragnarok. But hold on, before I say anything, bruh, I saw this dope ass K drama. It's called Weak Hero. It's on Netflix. That shit is so fucking good, and I love it. So here's the plot for Weak Hero. It's about this kid who just want to study and get his grades right and everything, right?
Yeah, Weak Hero Class 1.
Yeah, Weak Hero Class 1, Class 2
Mhm.
coming in April, baby. Let's go. I can't wait because that last episode, I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, so basically the main character, all he cares about is just studying. He just want to get his shit right and everything. Like everything cool. But you know, you a nerd, so you are targeted by bullies. And the
Get out of here.
bullies were like, "Hey man, so you think you smart? You think you better than us?" And old dude looked up. He was like, "Leave me alone." Like he's not that timid, scared nerd that you
Yeah,
think he's gonna be.
he's like, get the fuck away from me. Like,
Right,
shut
like
up.
right. But hold on, I'm finna tell you because the main character is definition of crash out. Like he's the main definition of crash out. Like wholeheartedly. Like so, it was time for like an exam, and a new student came in, and okay, so you know it's Korean, so they got these complicated ass names. I just gotta tell you the characters' personalities and shit. So this was the timid, scared nerd character that just came in, but he came from a rich family. So the nerd character runs into the bully. The bully like, "Hey, your face looks familiar. You came from another school. Wait, you got your ass beat at that other school, so you transferred over here." And he was like, "Look, I'll keep your secret if you do a favor for me." And that was when he was like, "Okay, so what I gotta do?" He said, "You see this?" He gave him a fentanyl patch, and he said, "Slap it on that guy who you sit in front of. Slap it on his neck." And he was like, "What will it do?" He like, you know, it'll make him, it'll make him dazed. He might vomit, but he'll be okay. And that when he was like, "Okay," he like, "Yeah, I'll keep your secret if you do this for me." That motherfucker looked at that fentanyl patch. He smacked it on the main character's neck. He was like, he turned around like, "Do we have a problem?" He was like, "Oh no, I saw a bug. I had to get it off you." He was like, "Okay." And in the middle of the test, he started sweating. He started getting sick. He literally got up at a random time to go to the bathroom, and he was vomiting, but he still came back and did the test. And apparently in Korea, when you get done doing an exam, y'all go over it as a class, and you have to mark which one you got wrong, which one you got right, things of that
Oh my
nature.
god. Oh, that'd be. Oh god. Oh god. Everybody gonna know you failed.
Right, like, but right, but think about like you're marking what's right and what's wrong and things of that nature. So he's doing that, and then he gets a number. Like everything was right until he got number 15. When he got number 15, his hand fucking shook, and he slowly put an X over the 15 because he got it wrong. And he fucking turned his head slowly, and he looked over at the bully, and the bully was laughing. He fucking slammed his pen. He fucking slammed his pen on the table, just casually got up out his seat, walked to the back of the classroom, and he looking around, picked up a book, and went fire against the bully fucking face. One of his friends tried to help. That motherfucker took a pen out his pocket and stabbed that motherfucker in the hand. He choked the bully and put him up against the window, took the curtain and wrapped his face around it, grabbed the book and started beating his face in with it. And he fucking threw that motherfucker on this shit. He was picking up a desk, getting ready to kill this bitch. But the slacker of the classroom, who was good at fighting, stopped him. He was like, "Hey man, don't do that shit. You kind of taking it too far." And he was like, "Taking it too far?" He like, "The hell you mean?" He like, "Think about your grades, think about out your future." He was like, "Are you trying to be funny?" He's like, "Is it working?" That motherfucker picked up the chair, getting ready to hit the slapper. Oh man, that shit was so goddamn crazy, bro. When I tell you that the main character's definition of crash out, that shit was so damn good because okay, so just talking about a little bit more, of the episode. So they become friends, the slacker and the main character. They become friends, and the friend got a love interest. You could call it a love interest technically. And he was going to go save her, but he was going up against another person who knew MMA. And they were fighting each other, but he was about to win until the people who were surrounding him cheated. And they stomped him out to the point where he went into a coma. Now, mind you, when the nerd beat up the bully the first time, the nerd ended up in the hospital with a fucked up nose. So that was when he's walking to the hospital with the book bag on with the teacher. And the bully's mom was there. She's like, "Where's your mother?" He's like, "My mother's not here." And he's like, "We need to go get your mother because I'm not going to accept your apology until I talk to your mother." And then he was like, "Well, I'm sorry, but you just gonna talk to me because I can't get in contact with my mother." And that's when the teacher was like, "He's right. He can't get in contact with his mother." Now, no, this is not one of those things where parents are dead and shit. This is not one of those things.
They around.
Yeah, the dad is around and so is the mom, but they kind of broke up and things of that nature. But it
Oh,
is
it's
what
one of
it is.
those. You gotta have some stereotype.
Yeah. So he carrying the bag, and then he was like, "Well, he's carrying drugs." And the bully looked at him. He was like, "You ain't got no proof." He like, "You ain't very observant, are you?" He took off the book bag. He like, "This your book bag." And he opened up the book bag and emptied that bitch, and there was a box of fentanyl patches. Mama, look. And then they were like, "Oh yeah, he gotta go to a different school." So later on in the episode, because he's still dealing with this bully, and I never forget it because it showed him because I told you what happened to his friend. Friend went to a coma, and when he found out about that shit, he went to the bully's other school. Like he walked around just mad. He looked over at a student.
We said, "Where this motherfucker at?"
Right, basically, like he looked over at a student. He was like, "Where's his class?" And with great camera work, the bully came.
Cinematography is awesome.
Right. The bully came in, and he took off his book bag. He sat down. He like, "Hey, how you doing? What's going on?" Everybody turned their head and shit. He like, "The fuck going on?" And it zoomed in to his face, and all you saw were hands grab his shoulder and his head, and just bang, 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 and tossed his ass over there. And he was like, "Why did you do it?" He's like, "Do what? What are you talking about?" He like, "Why did you do it? Don't cut the bullshit. Why'd you do it?" And he was like, "I wasn't even there." He was like, took a pin, stabbed that motherfucker in the shoulder. He was like,
Damn.
he was like, "Why did you do it?" He like, "I didn't do it, I swear." And he took out his phone. He showed the video of the MMA person. He went to where the MMA person was training, and he fucked him up, fucked his ankle and leg up with a weight. God damn.
Revenge.
Revenge, man, bruh. That shit was so fucking good. I love that shit. Like, it was so good because that main character wasn't the timid, scary nerd. He was like, "Leave me the fuck alone. That's all I want. Just leave me alone." But since you won't leave me alone, fuck it then. Let's go. Because he was like a more violent Jackie Chan. He used his environment to his advantage.
Oh, dope.
Like, bro, that shit was so damn good, dog. It was so fucking good. I enjoyed it.
I gotta check this out.
Yeah, it's called Weak Hero. It's so fucking good. I loved it. It was so
look
fucking
it
good.
came out in 2022. There'll be some good stuff coming out. You don't hear nobody talking about it like that.
It came out this year.
I saw it. It was like it said Weak Hero Class 1.
Mm-hmm. Class 2. In Class 2 later on this month.
Yeah. I'm digging it. So who is like stopping him from like? Is anybody like trying to stop him from doing this stuff, or he just doing it without nobody knowing?
Oh no,
like
bro, he doing it like no one give a fuck. I mean, clearly he didn't tell his dad nothing because he felt like, why do you care? Like type of deal. Because when he was a kid, he overheard his mom and dad arguing, saying, "I didn't even want a kid." He was like, "You wanted a kid because I thought it was gonna be easier." And he overheard that conversation. He was like, "All right." He like, "Well, I just focus on my studies. I don't give a fuck about y'all."
I clearly don't care about me.
Right. But it was so fucking good. I highly recommend Weak Hero. Like real talk. Because when I seen it, because it kept being shown in my face every time I get on Netflix. So one day when I was at work, I'm like, let's see what this is. I'm like, oh shit. Because at first when he fucked up the bully, I'm thinking, this is what he's thinking. He's not really doing this.
There's a no, he did.
He did that. Like real talk, like because you know how a bully be thinking, like, fuck him up. I mean, because you know how a nerd be thinking, fuck him up, fuck everything. And then when it go back to him fucking up the bully, he just sitting at his chair still pissed. No, because that's where I'm there. I'm like, he's not really doing this. No. No. He did that
Man.
shit. Man, that shit was so fucking good. I love that show. That show was so good to me. And like real talk. Hey, if y'all ain't seen K dramas, y'all kind of sleeping on them shits, dog. K dramas, J dramas, cause I got this man in the Crows and High and Low.
Hey
Good fucking
man,
time.
I sincerely just wanna rewatch all of that.
Okay, so here's the sad part. So all the High and Low movies are still on Netflix except for the one about the Masaki brothers older one.
Oh, talking about like wasn't that a prequel?
No,
Oh, okay. I'm thinking. Oh, so it's
the
so the older
Amamiya
brother.
brothers, the two brothers who can literally. Okay, so basically, one of the brothers was fighting ice in the first movie. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and his other brother who was kind of comical.
Mhm.
They had an older brother that they were looking for, so that's why they went to go talk to Smokey.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one's not on
Yeah,
Netflix. Red Rain, High and Low Red
yeah.
Rain, it's not on Netflix, and I'm mad because those were one of my favorites. Like wholehearted, like I'm
Cause those
mad.
movies, man, those movies so goddamn crisp. It was the music, the ambiance, like you just felt like yeah,
The fact,
everybody out here.
the fact that every faction had their own theme song, that's what I liked about it.
Yeah, theme song, color, whatever. Nigga, nah, we fighting.
The Sono Hoodlum Gang, White Rascals, um,
One of them was blue something.
Oya High School.
Yeah, all your high school. Yeah, they colors was blue.
Yeah,
It was like
the Daruma Gang, and fuck, what was the one Smokey was a part of? Shit, what was the one that Smokey was a part of? Oh no, I'm drawing a blank. Piss. Damn it. Ah, no. Why am I drawing a blank? Damn it. It was Smoke. Oh, come on, man. It had Gaim in the group in like the second or third movie.
bro, all my writer, bro, a good portion of my writers was in that freaking Gaim, Grease, Geets. I'm like,
Ah.
I'm like, yo.
Fuck. Damn it.
And the fact that all of this is in the same universe as
It's
Crows.
something, boys. It's something, boys. It's something, boys. Something, boys. Like,
Wasn't it the one where they were kind of like they kind of lived in like that village looking kind of area? It was kind of like run down type of
yeah.
area. It was
Yep.
them, right?
Yep. It was them.
Nah, remember that part where old dude stopped the music?
Yeah.
Dang, I was like, yo, hey. He looked at us and said, shh.
Shh.
And I was like, yo,
Damn it. This is gonna fuck with me. So I got this gonna fuck with me. So I gotta see. What's the name of the shit, man? Rude Boys. That's what it's called.
okay.
Rude Boys. I was like, fuck. I was like, damn. I'm fucking down. Like, how the fuck I know everybody else, but I forget Rude Boys? Damn it. They were the parkour motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. And they yeah, didn't Smokey die?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the third movie, he fucking died.
Yeah, bro had
He was sick. He had an illness.
I think it was I think they didn't say it off rip, but how they alluded to it was he had cancer.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he had that illness, and the fact that y'all beat that man to death is crazy.
Yeah. Like once somebody die in any of those movies, it's serious.
Yeah,
And usually the
yeah,
person
but the
that dies
thing,
is an important character.
right? Yeah. But the reason why he killed off Smokey was because Smokey had that illness, and if he were to expose that shit to the world, like not his illness, but the fact that he has that illness, then that whole crime syndicate can fucking go down. I remember I mentioned Bay. I remember I mentioned the Bay when we watched the movie. I think it was the second one where they were fighting the motherfucker in the alley, and the motherfucker was in the back of the limousine. He was like, and then the light came on, and the light went out. Light came on, light went out, and motherfucker like, and the light went out. He was like, you remember that shit?
Yeah.
That shit tripped us the fuck out.
It was so. It was random as hell. But you were still just sitting there. You didn't do it. You didn't get out.
Right.
There.
Right, like the motherfucker sitting there, like, just
Fat ass jump scare.
and light go out, light go out, light go out, light go out.
All right, bro, you having a seizure? What's happening here?
He was pissed. He was mad. Because he was like, damn, man, y'all gotta get your ass beat, man. By some children.
Yeah, and it got to the point where they were fighting the Yakuza and stuff. Where they started getting involved with the suits.
Yeah,
y'all started fucking with the suits.
The Kiryu Alliance.
Yeah, it was like an alliance of different crime families, right? Yeah. The fact that when you really think about some of the stuff we see in movies and stuff, yeah, a lot of it's like, no matter the genre or like the language or where it come from and stuff, a lot of this stuff is, when you really think about it, a lot of this stuff is based in fact.
Yeah.
Because like big crime families like that actually exist.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Like bro, you hear all the stories they talk about with the cartel and stuff like that, like the Mexican cartel and stuff.
Bro, the Kiryu Alliance are literally called like every main leader of the family in there are called dragons, the 9 dragons of the Kiryu Alliance.
Yeah, and they all had dragon. They all had a dragon tattoo, right?
I think so.
Yeah, or something that had like a dragon on it. But yeah, like a lot of this stuff's real, and it's like oh, like y'all, like some of that stuff where like you got characters and they're driving in a car, and you might have a movie where like a car drives past and like somebody puts up a sign that says "Help me" or something, and it's like, that's real. Like that actually happens, and it trips me to freak out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's one thing I thought of when I was coming home from Atlanta, and I was talking to him, and I was saying like, bro, think about it. The world is so big and like vast, and it's like there's millions of people on Earth, and there are conversations happening right now that we will never hear, never know about. Like, you on the highway and it's hundreds of cars all around you, and these are people with stories and lives, and like, oh, you don't know where these people are going, and you're driving past all these hundreds of people, and it's like all these different like things, all these different like lives that are all around you. And it was fascinating. It was like, man, like,
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I can't believe I'm keep bringing up movies. There's this movie called Unhinged that is just like that. But yeah, it's a movie called Unhinged. Russell Crowe, I believe that's the name of the actor. He is basically the villain in this movie. The movie starts off with him. Yeah, the movie starts off with him killing his wife and boyfriend because he found out his wife was cheating.
Yeah.
He killed his wife and his boyfriend. And the very next day, it's a mother and son just driving. And that was when he was behind her. And when he was behind her, she didn't go like, well, no, he was in front of her, and he didn't go fast enough, so she honked her horn like, "Will you come on, hurry up," and things of that nature. And he drove on. And then they came to a stoplight and he came up. People like, hey, I'm sorry about what happened back there, but you should really start using your courtesy honk. And he looked in the back with the kid. He was like, you know what a courtesy honk is, right, kid? He like, no. And he did thing where he was like, that's a courtesy honk. And he like, but first, let me apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I did that. And he was like, nah, I'm waiting for you to apologize. She's like, I don't need to apologize to you for nothing. And he was like, okay. In that entire movie, he made that woman's life a living hell. Like, he made that woman's life a living hell. All he wanted was an apology. And this man did not give a fuck. Because he was like, you don't know what a bad day is. Well, you about to find out.
Yeah. It's like, remember
And
that?
when I tell you that movie is so fucking graphic for no reason. It's so graphic.
Is it like one of those movies where it's like it show like graphic as in like it shows exactly what's happening, but like in extreme detail.
Hell yeah.
And it's slow motion.
Tell you something, dog. I think in this, if I'm not mistaken, I have to remember, but a cop gets hit by a semi and you see that shit in great detail. Like, what the
I'm
fuck?
good.
Like, what the fuck? But yeah, all that man wanted was an apology. Because I felt like that woman like, I'm sorry, my bad. And at the end of the movie, she went through the same thing, except this time she was like, I'm sorry about that. And she kept on driving. Because you don't know what the fuck a person been through. Like, one,
Yeah,
like,
you don't know who you don't know who on the road.
Yeah, you don't know who on the road. You don't know somebody getting kidnapped. They could be right beside you. And things, man, come
I
on.
think about how many times we've driven past people and like there's a car there that has somebody in the trunk. Like that shit's real and it's scary. Because it's like, yo, it's like same thing with like the whole conversation thing. It's like when me and you are going through our daily things, right? We have no idea what the other is doing at all unless we tell each other.
Yeah.
Like I could have a whole nother freaking life that
Outside
you
of what you
outside of
told me.
outside of everything. Like I could like I always think about possibilities and stuff. It's like anytime, especially anytime I know my friends are at home or like they out on the road or whatever, or they out of town and stuff. I don't know what the fuck is happening unless they tell me. And a lot of times they might not tell you everything
Mm-mm.
because they don't have to. But at the same time, I don't know. Like, bro, there's so many stories and stuff that happened to me at this dang job and stuff that I could tell you, and you be like, what? All the times women that came up to me and been like, tried to give me money to leave with them. That's happened twice. All the times, like, and they are women, but it's it's weird. I was just like,
Die
yo,
right there. I'm like,
I was like,
I'm fucking die right there. I'm good
I'm
on that.
like, I'm like, yo, and also you never know the connections you could make with somebody. Like, I did a wedding and there's this girl there and she's waiting for her ride and the wedding's over with. I'm packing up the van and while I'm packing up the van, very, very pretty black girl. And they all pretty, I'm just saying. But we just sparked up a conversation and she got up and left. And now I'm just like, I created a whole connection with this random girl that I'm probably never gonna see again.
And you want to know what's funny? I used to do that a lot at the bus station back when I was staying in Albany. There was this one girl. And the funny thing about it is, and the reason why I remember her is because her name. Her name was Rihanna, and she was like, "Not that Rihanna." I got her phone number and everything, but I never texted her.
I did that one time too, but it was at the tech because I was by myself that day. And
All the fucking random conversations I had when I was staying at
man,
when we went to the tech.
man,
That one time I ran into a girl and she was talking about some. I'm finna go over my homie house. We finna smoke. I'm like, okay.
true. Yeah, he's safe. But I remember I was at the bus stop at the tech. I was sitting down. This girl was sitting next to me, and I just gave her a compliment. I said, "Hey, I like your hair," and she was like, "Cool." She said, "Thank you." And I was like, I ended it there. I wasn't trying to holler or nothing. It was just a compliment. And after that, she was like, I was like, I did I did the Drewski thing. And I was like, he was like, why you said you like my hair? I was like, I like your hair. She had like these, she had dreads, but they were like spirals, and they were black and she had like they're black and red. Look amazing, right? And I'm like, cool. I'm like, why you said you like my hair? I'm like, I like your hair. It's like, you want my number? She's just forward as hell. I'm like, uh,
Yeah.
okay. It's like I was like, okay. And she was like, just let you know, I don't like men. It was just
Oh
going.
my god.
And I was like, but I was like, cool. I mean, that's your prerogative.
I mean,
But I was upfront and just letting her know that I wasn't trying to holler. I was just giving you a compliment. I wasn't trying to holler in that. Which she wasn't mean or anything. She was very forward, right?
the funny thing about it, like when you think about it, like the funny thing about it is because I've actually had a situation where, and this is before I got in a relationship. Um, I met this girl through social media, of course. And the funny thing about it, we talked like from time to time, and there was a time where she told me I don't like men, but if it was you, I'd fuck you. I was like, oh.
It just feels so weird when it's just like when when you're talking
I
to a
don't
girl or
like
whatever
men, but you
and
are
she's
an
mad.
type
Yeah,
of
like
yeah. I don't
yeah,
like
like
men, but you
she's
are an exception.
yeah, like when they're mad forward, it when they're just no small talk, just straight narrow, hey, you know. So it's like
Come
hey,
here. No, you remember the little experiment I did with me, you, and Doug. We went to the fair, and I won a prize. I said I'm just gonna give it to a random girl, and,
I remember that.
I gave it to her. She like, "What's wrong with it?" Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just want to give it to you. Oh, thank you. Yeah. You have a good one.
Yeah, and that's a thing that she's gonna remember forever.
Right.
It's like
I mean, she probably
like
gonna tell. I mean, she probably gonna tell her friend like, "Weird ass nigga gave me his teddy bear. He said wasn't nothing wrong with it, but I, I took it. I like it. You know, like, did you get his phone number? You talk to him? Like, he probably thought you were cute. Things of that nature.
yeah, 'cause you know the girl group chat be booming.
Ugh, don't be a
That's a
part
realm.
of them.
That is a realm that we.
Will
I think
never.
the thing about it is we've all been a part of the girl group chat. Whether they're clowning you or they talking like you know, eh. But you know, I don't want to know
That's
what
a
girls are
realm
saying
we
about
will.
me.
That's a realm we
Yeah.
will never
All I'm gonna
trade.
say is I don't want to know what the ladies is saying about me in the girl group chat.
Me either.
I'm good. Good or bad, I don't care. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. 100.
Yeah,
percent
we kosher. But man, I don't know. It's just like as humans, we just have this ability to make connections with like anybody
that you choose to.
that you choose to, you know. But sometimes we get in those situations where it's just like it's random. Like you ever just made a random friend. And, like you just have this conversation with a person.
It used to
Yeah.
happen. It used to happen to me a lot back at Albany State.
Yeah. But then after that, you kind of never talk to them again.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
You just had a good conversation with a random person and it didn't go no further.
right, but the thing about it is, and what I feel like is this: if they were going to be a part of your life, they would have still been a part of your life.
Yeah.
This was just something to pass time.
Yeah. A passerby, no, people who are passerbys, you know.
Right,
That's
like
not necessarily
wholeheartedly.
that's not necessarily the bad thing. But at the same time, it's like I've had passerbys who I knew was a threat.
Damn.
Like I remember I was at the bus this is back when the bus station was still the new bus station, which it looks amazing by the way. Never haven't been in it at all, but driving past it looks really good.
Oh yeah, it's
But
bigger. It's
yeah,
way bigger.
it's more high tech too.
Oh yeah,
But
apparently.
took you decades, but hey, you did it. But and it was back when all the buses were going to this little building behind the civic center. So I remember I was coming home this back when I worked at Y, and I get there and it's like damn near it's still a lot of people there, but it's this I sit down and it's this dude sitting in front of me, younger black dude. And he just sparks up like a conversation with me and stuff. And I already knew, like, you could tell when people trying to get something out of you in a bad way. And I was talking to him, and I was being real, like, 'cause he was asking me a lot of questions. He asked me, "Can you use my phone?" Stuff like that, and it was just weird. So after a minute, he kind of like got up and walked away, right?
Hmm.
So I was just like, let me get the hell out of here. So I got up and walked off, and I got somewhere where he was still there, but I got somewhere where he was like, I was trying to make sure he couldn't see me. So after that, didn't talk to him again after that. But I got on the bus, didn't see him again, anything. A week later, I got on the bus, I did the same thing, but I saw him like from a distance, and he was walking, but he turned to me and he smiled like Joker type shit. And I was like, nah. I already knew. I'm kind of spiritual and religious. So I'm like, a demon just looked at you. That's how I be sometimes. So I was just like, because this wasn't no, this wasn't no, hey, how you doing? This wasn't that. Nah, it was like, I got bad intentions and I'm crazy type shit. And I was like, oh, okay. After that day, never saw him again, thank God. But man, it's like you come across all kind of crazy characters, you know, especially on public transit, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So it's like,
You
man,
don't know. You don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers going to.
yo, yeah, you don't know who watching you, you don't know who following you, you know?
But having a mindset like that ain't gonna do nothing but make you paranoid, and it's gonna on
Yeah.
soon turn you into the motherfuckers that don't want to go outside at all.
Yeah.
So
I still feel like
let's
you still should
not.
be aware of your surroundings,
Well,
but don't be
I
yeah.
agree, but let's not put that fear into the people who are listening to this.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is just be safe out there and be aware of your surroundings, stuff like that, because you never know.